I have Crass lyrics behind me, above my bed. External control, are you gonna let them get you? You wanna be a prisoner in the boundaries they set you. Say you wanna be yourself, but Christ think to let you. They're out to get you, get you, get you, get you, get you, get you. Big A, little A, bouncing B. System might have got you, but it won't get me. 1, 2, 3, 4! Anyway, my life plan. I actually think this is a good song to be talking about your life plan in front of, because it's like, be exactly who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's basically like you don't need permission or acceptance from anybody. I approve of this way of thinking. So my life plan. This is what it looks like right now. The plan actually spans from now to about 2 years in the future. But the thing about my life plans is that I always make these like 1 to 2 year plans, and I still change them every 2 or 3 months. The thing that's like towards the end, this usually stays the same, and it's the thing up here, the now, that really changes every time. Let's start at the bottom. The bottom is where I develop like a team behind me, as the pros call it. And I just have like a list of criteria here. It's really just like, I have to like what they're doing, they have to like what I'm doing. They can't be stupid. They can't be trying to take money away from me. That is not standard to take away from me. Now here's the thing. I want to talk about this. When I first wanted to have a career in music, I used to think that I was going to be DIY forever. I was like, no amount of paperwork is going to be too much for me. I'm going to do all the paperwork myself, and I'm going to keep 100% of my income. But then I read this book, All You Need to Know About the Music Business by Donald S. Passman. According to him, he's a really good entertainment industry lawyer. And I believe him because this book is awesome. When I picked up this book, I thought it was going to be about like everything having to do with the music business and not particularly focus on record deals. And I was just like, yeah, because I don't want a record deal. I want to be independent. I started skimming it, and I realized that like 90% of it referred to record deals. And I was like, what? I don't want to read this book, but I still did anyway. So I started reading it. In the first chapter, they started talking about like why you need a team behind you and why you should be signed to a record label if you really want a good career. And I was like, you do make some good points. And then, when I got about halfway through, I was just like, oh my god, the number of things and the amount of paperwork that goes into being a recording artist and a songwriter is so freaking much. I was like, yeah, I want a record deal. They can take my money. They can take all my money. Well, basically, like, 100% of, like, $1 is going to be less than 20% of basically anything more than $5. So anyway, I read that book cover to cover, and it's very good. And if I ever come close to having a record deal, I'm going to read it cover to cover again. And then, if I actually get a contract in my hand, I'm going to go all Wayne's World on those people and be like, may I have the opportunity to peruse this contract? And then I'm going to take the contract, and I'm going to sit it next to me, and I'm going to sit the book next to me on the other side, and then I'm just going to go through it page by page and be like, that looks good, that looks good. Make sure that they're not trying to take away any of my money that normal record labels don't take away. So yeah, this is the part where I get a team behind me. This is the middle part where I'm going to record something. What I actually want to do in the near future is learn to record and distribute music on my own so that I can kind of understand what the record label would do before I would actually sign with someone, and make sure that they can do stuff for me that I can't do on my own. I can record an album on my own, I can pay for digital distribution, and I can even try to get a little bit of publicity going on like music blogs and things like that. So I just want to try my hand at all those things. I will learn a lot, and I think that would make me look more awesome to potential record labels and other types of people that I would want to partner with. And then the top part here that says now, this is really just about building a base of fans and musician connections, just like one by one. The thing that changes all the time is like how I think I'm going to find more people to expose my music to. At the moment, what I have written down is an insane schedule of YouTube videos and hardcore gigging. That's what I wrote down. I think with the way that you can search on YouTube and people are always searching for new things to watch, and people who make videos are always connecting with other people who make videos, I think if you make really good content, you will find an audience on there. It might take years though, and it might take a lot of trial and error of making different kinds of videos and seeing which ones are cool and which ones aren't. but I'm willing to do that for now. The other thing is just playing out as much as possible in front of as many eyes and ears as possible. I want to start opening for bigger venues, and I want to get my own shows where I can, even in like little tiny cafes and bars. But for now, I'm definitely open to doing a lot of house shows, play in public places like train stations. I'm doing a New Jersey Transit program called Music in Motion. That should be kind of cool. I just want lots and lots of people to hear my songs, and hopefully some of them will like it and follow me. So yeah, that's my plan right now. Tell me if you think it's smart. Tell me if you think it's stupid. I'm hoping to do more vlogs soon, so I hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Driving a car with my thumbs out. Poorly, I might add. I'm probably about to crash into a stationary object.